Okay. A very good morning, children. Welcome back to the online session of subject mathematics of 7th class. I hope so. You all are very fine and staying healthy in the present situation. So, in the previous class, we have started the multiplication of fractions. So, how the fractions we should do the multiplication. So, that only we are discussing. So, this is a very important topic, children, and this topic will be useful in your next class. That means in your 8th class also it will be very much useful. So, how we can do the multiplication of fractions. So, in the 8th class there will be some sort of business maths will be there. So, how in our general life how the percentages will be given in the mixed fractions only. So for that how you have to solve. So in the previous class, in the yesterday's class, you have seen one of the question as a word problem. So with the linked with the geometry, is it right, children? So two shapes he has given two shapes like this and like this he has given. So whatever the lengths are there, so the lengths are given in the mixed fraction like this 2 1 by 5, 3 1 by 4 like this he has given. So that means geometry is linked with the fractions. Is it right, children? So this multiplication of fractions also very useful because so for example he will say that one length A, suppose this is A and this is B, this is C. AB is 3 times AC. So here he will say AB is 3 times of AC. Okay, that means AB. What is AB? Here AB is 3 1 by 4 is 3 times of AC. Suppose AC is 2 centimeters. AC is 2 centimeters. So AB is equals to 3 times. So 3 times means 3 into AC is 2. 3 times AC is 2. Okay, 3 times of 2. That means here what is AB you should find. So AB is okay 2 1 by 5. So AC is given. So AB you should find. That means AB is 3 times of AC means 3 into what you should write 2 1 by 5. That means here multiplication came in the fractions. So like this type of problems you will be seen in your next academic year, next class. In the 8th class you will be seeing this type of problems. Maybe in the geometry you may see this one. Okay, in the 7th class only. Okay, so like this unit is this chapter is useful. Okay, so I hope so you have understood. So today we shall go on with some more multiplication problems with the pictorial representation. I hope so you have done the homework. Children, dear children, please, one of the request for you, if you are doing the homework means please post in the group. Okay, so that I can check. Okay, we can check. Okay, whoever possible they may check. Okay, so if you are posting your homeworks in the group only, then only we can able to know that you are responding for our classes. You are doing the work. Okay, which is allotted to you. Okay, so here we shall see some more problems. So yesterday I think so you have done the homework. Okay, so same type of problems we shall see in the today's class with detailed explanation. Now in the today's class some mixed fractions also will be coming. Okay, we shall see those also. Okay, for example, suppose a rectangle was given. Listen carefully, children. A rectangle was given. So one of its length is 6 centimeters. Its length is 6 centimeters. So obviously this will also be equals to 6 centimeters. Is it right, children? Are you understanding? So the length is 6 centimeters. Obviously this is also 6 centimeters. And breadth is 3 7 by 8 centimeters. Breadth is 37 by 8 centimeters. Okay, obviously this also will be equals to 37 by 8. Is it right, children? I hope so you are understand. So here by looking this one, so you can see one is a mixed fraction, one is in the mixed fraction. Suppose he wants to find for this rectangle, he wants to find the area. He wants to find the area of this rectangle. So area of rectangle means, I think so you know what is the formula of area of rectangle. Area of rectangle means length into breadth. Okay, this is length, this is breadth. So length into breadth is a area. Okay, so like that you have to do. So here length into breadth means, what is length? Length means longest distance. So 6 centimeters. So centimeters, all are centimeters, so no need to write centimeters. So 6 into, what is breadth? Breadth means 37 by 8. Okay, instead of like this I will be writing like this. So area is area of rectangle is length into breadth, because spellings are also very important. B-R-A-D-T-H, D-T-H. Okay, B-R-A-T-H, breadth. Okay, so length into breadth. Okay, length into breadth. Okay, so length into breadth, spellings also very much important. What is the length? Length is 6 centimeters, breadth is 37 by 8, 37 by 8 centimeters. Now you have to convert. First you should convert this mixed fraction into which fraction you should convert? Sorry, you should convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, so 6 into 37 by 8. So what is the answer? 8 into 3, 24. 24 plus 7. So what is 24 plus 7? 24 plus 7 is 31. Okay, 24 plus 7 is 31. 31 by 8. Okay, so 6 into 31 by 8 we got. Now, so 6 is first term, 31 by 8 is second term. So what you should do? So 6 into 31 by 8 means 6 means 6 by 1 you should assume. You should assume as 6 by 1. Okay, so here in terms of multiplication, numerator you should multiply with numerator, denominator you should multiply with denominator. So whatever the number is there at the first place, so that number, the whole number, we should multiply with the numerator of the improper fraction. So 6 into 31. So 6 into 31 by 8. Okay, so what is 6? 1 into 8 is 8 only. So what is the 31 into 6? 6 ones, 6, 6 threes, 18. So 186 by 18. 186 by 8. Sorry. So 6 into 31 by 8. So 6 into 31. What is 6 into 31? 6 ones, 6, 6 threes, 18 by 8. Okay, 186 by 8. So here 186 by 8 will get a cancellation. So what is that cancellation? Here I am doing, see, you can see children. So 186 by 8. That means, so in the two tables this will going 2 4s 8. Next. Okay, instead of like this, you can do directly division also. Okay, how you can do the division? You can see here. 186 as a dividend, 8 should be as a divisor. So first take two numbers, only 2 digits you take. So in table 8, when 18 will go, so 8 to is 16. So 8 to is 16. So why you should take lesser number? Because this above number should be greater number than this below number. Suppose instead of the 8 to 16, if you take 8 threes, okay, so 8 threes is 24. So 18 minus 24 can you do? If you do this one also, you will get a negative answer. So negative answers you should not get here. You should not get a negative answer. So if you want to get positive answer, you should write here the lesser number than 18. Okay, subtraction means compulsory the above number should be greater number than the below number. So 18. So if you take 8 twos, 16. So 16 is lesser than 18. So 18 minus 16. What is 18 minus 16? So subtraction. 8 minus 6 is 2. 1 minus 1 0. So 2. Again now you send 6 to the downside. Okay, 26. So 26 when it will go in the 8 table. So now 8 3 is 24. So 24 is less than 26. If you take a greater multiplication, you can't do the subtraction. If you do also, you will get negative answer. Negative answer should not come. Okay. So 26 minus 24. Okay. What is subtraction? 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 minus 2 0. So 2 is a remainder. So 2 is a remainder means what you should write? Now you should change this as a mixed fraction. So mixed fraction means first of all, what should be the whole number? So whatever the quotient we got, that should be the whole number. So 23 is the whole number. Next, improper fraction. Proper fraction means first whatever the remainder we got, that should be the numerator, and this divisor as usually in the denominator. So 23 2 by 8 is a area of this rectangle. I think so you have understood this one. Okay. So like this you should do the multiplications of a whole number and one of the improper fraction. Okay. So and one more thing, by this what you can understand, the whole number, whatever the whole number is that you should multiply with the numerator of the improper fraction. Okay. I hope so you are understanding. Whole number should be multiplied with the numerator of whatever the number is there in the numerator with that of improper fraction. Okay. So that like that you should do the multiplications. So what is the area? 23 2 by 8 is the area. Okay. So this is the answer. So next we should go on. We shall do some problems regarding multiplication of integers. Okay. So some pictorial, for some problems you can do the pictorial representation also. Suppose if you got now you got 128 by 6. So for this you can't do the pictorial representation. So for some problems only you can do the pictorial representation which are having less numbers. So in the single digit numbers only you can do. Okay. Suppose 6 1 by 9 is there. 6 1 by 9. So what is 6 1 by 9? Convert into convert this 6 nines. 6 nines are 54. 9 6 54. 54 plus 1 55. 55 by 9 you can't 55. This is 2 digit number and number is above 50. So you can't do this as a pictorial representation. That means in every circle there should be 55 9 parts you should do. 9 parts and up to 55 you should shade. Okay, that means it is waste of paper. So for the small numbers only, like 2 1 by 3 is given. 2 1 by 3 means 2 full circles. 2 full circles. So 2 full circles you should do. So how many parts in each circle? So 3 parts. Okay. 1 2 3. So in each part how many parts you should do? Okay, sorry. These are 2 full parts. Okay, 2 full parts I have done. Next, in one more part, how many? 3 parts. In one more circle, 3 parts. In that, how many shades? Only one shade you should do. Only one shade you should do. So totally, how many shades are there? 3, 3, 6, 7. So here one shade. So 7 by 3. 7 by 3 is the answer. So 3, 6 plus 1, 7. 7 should be numerator. Number of shading parts, numerator. Denominator, number of parts in each circle. So 3 parts in each circle. So 7 by 3 is the answer. So 3 to 6 plus 1, 7 by 3. So for this for small type of problems only, you can do the pictorial representation. So suppose in the exam, if they ask for pictorial representation, means some small number only he will be asked to you to do as a pictorial representation. Okay, so this is about my pictorial representation. Okay, so first one, so we shall do some problems. Find the following. Find the following. First, A problem. A problem is 8 into 4 1 by 7. 8 into 4 1 by 7. So 8 into 4 1 by 7. First, here one whole number is there, one mixed fraction is there. First, you should convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So first, 8 into 4 1 by 7. So in the 4 1 by 7 means 7 fours, 28, 28 plus 1, 29 by 7. 29 by 7. Now here one whole number is there and one whole number and one improper fraction is there. So 8 means you should write as 8 by 1. Okay, into 29 by 7 you should write. So 8 by 1 into 29 by 7. So numerator you should multiply with the numerator. Denominator you should multiply with the denominator. So now first 8 into 29. So what is 8 into 29? So if you know 29, so 29 into 8. You do the sidewise. 8 nines. What is 9 into 8? 8 nines is 72. 2, 7 is this side. Next 8 twos. 8 twos 16. 16 plus 7. So what is 16 plus 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23. So 232 is the answer. So numerator 232 by 1 into 7. Denominator with denominator multiply. 1 into 7 is 7 only. So 232 by 7. So now this is an improper fraction. How? Because denominator is lesser than the numerator. So improper fraction means compulsory denominator will be less than numerator only, or else equal to numerator. Okay, so 3 by 3, this is also one of the improper fraction. Okay, 7 by 7, this is also improper fraction, or else 4 by 7, 4 by 2, 4 by 2, this is improper fraction. So because denominator is lesser than the numerator, so like this there will be. So compulsory you should know about improper fraction. So 232 by 7. Now you should convert this into mixed fraction. How? You should do the division part. Okay, 232 as a dividend. So the middle part in between this trunk, that is dividend. This is a dividend. Whatever the number you are writing, D-I-V-I-D-E-N-D, dividend. Dividend means the numerator number will be the dividend, and it should be at the middle of these two brackets. Now denominator you should write as a divisor. So 7 is a divisor. So whatever the number you are writing here as a beside this one, so that will be divisor, and that will be the denominator of every improper fraction. Okay, so 7 divided by 232 divided by 7. First take two digits. So 3 digits are there, take only 2 digits. So 7 into how much will come as a 23. 7 3 is 21, still less than only. So 7 4 is 28. 7 into 4 is 28. 7 into 4 is equals to 28. So if you take 28, so suppose if you take 28, so 23 minus 28. So the below number is greater than the above number. So this won't possible. So the below number should be lesser than the above number. So 7 3 is 21. So here what you should have? 7 3 is 21. Now 23 minus 21. What is 23 minus 21? 3 minus 1, 2. 2 minus 2, 0. No need to keep. Now take this 2 down. Okay. So keep this symbol. So 2. So again 22. So 22 means same. 7 3 is 21. So now what is subtraction? 2 minus 1, 1. 2 minus 2 0. So 1 is a remainder. Here still there are no numbers to take down. So up to here only you should end the division. So now to write in a mixed fraction, so what you should write? First, whatever the quotient we got, that one you should write as a whole number. Okay. So 33 is a quotient. This is a quotient. 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 Next, this is remainder. If you want, you can write like this. So if you write like this means you can able to understand what is dividend, what is divisor, what is quotient, and what is remainder. Okay. So 33, whatever the quotient we got, that one as a whole number. Next, improper fraction you should write. Proper fraction is, so first whatever the remainder we got, that one you should write in the numerator. Okay. Next, whatever the divisor is there, that one you should write as a denominator. So here also 232 by 7. So 7 is staying in the denominator. Here also 7 should stay in the denominator only. Okay. So 33 1 by 7. So now this part only 1 by 7 is a proper fraction. Why? Denominator is greater than the numerator. Is it right, children? So 7 is greater than 1. I hope so you are understand. Improper fraction, denominator is less than numerator. Proper fraction, denominator is greater than the numerator. Okay. In the improper fraction, denominator should be less than the numerator or equals to the numerator. But improper fraction, denominator should be compulsory greater than the numerator. Okay. This is the thing. So 33 1 by 7 is the answer for this problem. Okay. So like this you have to do. So we shall go on with one more problem. Hope you have understood the division process and this multiplication process. Now the second one. Okay, B problem we shall see. Okay, this one problem we shall see. Pictorial representation we shall see. How we have to do the pictorial representation. Okay. B problem with the pictorial representation. Okay. 5 into 1 by 3. 5 into 1 by 3 with the pictorial representation. They will be asking like this, pictorial representation. Okay. So for this, first do the solution as usual. So for the previous problem how we have done, same like that you have to do. So first 5 into 1 by 3. You should convert this into improper fraction. 3 ones 3. 3 plus 1 4 by 3. So 5 by 1 into 4 by 3. Okay. So first 5 fours 20 by 1 into 3 3. Okay. So 20 by 3 you should convert into mixed fraction. Mixed fraction means 23. 3 6 18. Okay. So 20 minus 18 is 2. Okay. 18 19 20. Okay. So 2 is a remainder. So first whatever the quotient you got, that one as a whole number. Next, whatever the remainder is that one as a numerator, and whatever the divisor is that one as a denominator. 6 2 by 3 is a answer for this problem. Okay. Now this one you should show in the pictorial representation. That is very important. Okay. If you got the pictorial representation correct, then whatever you have done that is correct. So 5. So 5 times you should do. So how many circles you should draw? You should draw 1 is it. First 1 by 3. 1 by 3. 1 means 1 full circle you should write. Okay. In each circle how many parts here? 3 is here. So 3 parts you should do. 3 parts. Okay. These 3 parts you should do as a full circle. You should do as a full circle. Next, like this. Okay. One full circle. In the next circle also 3 parts. But how many shades you should do? One shade. So any one shade you do. Okay? Any one shade. So this is one part. So like this, how many you should write? You should draw 5. You should draw. Okay? So like this I am drawing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Three completed. Next one more, 2 are there. Okay? Next here. Any one. Okay? And here also any one shade you should draw. You should draw any one shade. Okay? So after completing, so 5 times 1 1 by 3. So 1 1 by 3, 1 1 by 3, 1 1 by 3, 1 1 by 3, 1 1 by 3. So 5 times 1 1 by 3 I have drawn the shades. So for this you should get this answer. You should get this answer. So first, totally how many full shades are there, you count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 full shades are there. So how many? 5 full shades. Next, plus. So in each circle how many parts are there? 3 parts are there. Now only this unshaded parts are there. Unshaded circles are there. So in each circle 3 parts are there. So if you combine this one part, 2 part, 3 parts. So if you combine this 3, only this 3, if you combine only this 3, there that will become as one circle now. So that is one circle. Next, again here still 2 are there. Still 2 are there. So 2 unshaded circles are there. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In each circle 3 parts. So 6 means two circles will be there. So here how many? 3 parts, 3 shaded parts will become as one full circle. And next these 2 are how many? Only 2 parts are there. In one circle in one circle there will be 2 circles, 2 unshaded, 2 shaded parts. Is it right? So for that what you can do? So you can say as a 2 shaded parts. Okay? So 5 plus 1. Next, okay, answer is got, but representation see. So this 5 completed. Next, 1, 2, 3. So in each circle 3 parts. So one full part it will get. So next, afterwards, so in another circle only 2 parts will be shaded. So one will be left remain. So in that circle you can say as a 2 by 3. Is it right, children? So what is 5 plus 1? 6. 6 plus 2 by 3. 6, 2 by 3 we got. Okay. In the pictorial representation we got 2 by 3. Why? So 2 unshaded parts are left over. So in each circle how many parts you should draw? You should draw only 3 parts. Okay. So whatever the remaining parts are there, remaining unshaded parts. So in that, if you take one unshaded part, so these 2 will become as a shaded parts. So like this. Okay. In one unshaded part, in one there are 3 no. So in this, so remaining these 2 are left over. These 2 will be coming here. Okay. So here one part and this part will be coming as here. Is it right? So here now what is this representation? So in this circle there are 3 parts. So in this 2 unshaded parts are there. So 2 by 3. Can we say? So 2 by 3 we have added here. 2 by 3. So 5 plus 1 plus 2 by 3. So 6 2 by 3 is the answer we got. Okay. So understood? So totally how many unshaded parts are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 5s, 15. So in each full circle there are 15. Okay. 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 by 3. In each circle 3 parts. So what we got this also as a 20 by 3. So like this pictorial representation you have to do. Okay. I think so you have understood how you have to do the pictorial representation also. Okay. So this is a thing, children. So if the denominator is greater means you should draw two circles. Okay. Okay, like this you have to represent the pictorial representation. So in the next class we shall see the word problems of regarding this problems, this multiplication of fractions. So now I will be giving some problems to you as a homework. You try to do them as a homework. Find the following. First one is 5 into 3 by 2 with pictorial representation. Pictorial representation. Next, second one. 2 into 1 by 5. Same with pictorial representation. Next, C. 4 into 1, 2 by 9. This is not pictorial representation. Okay. So these are the 3 problems, children. Do these 3 problems as homework. In this 2 are pictorial representation, 1 is normal representation. Normally you do the solution for this. For this 2 you should do the pictorial representation. Here 3 by 2 is given. So in each circle you should make 2 parts. Okay. So 3 by 2. So how many shades you should do? 3 shades. So 3 shades means 1, 2. Okay. 2 are completed. So take another circle. So in this you take one more shade. Okay. Now you have done 3 shades. So this is 1. This is 1. So like this you draw 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after that to count the total number of shades and you arrange the shades as the previous problem how I have done. Okay. So I think so you will be doing this homework very easily. So in the next class we shall come with the word problems and with the exercise part of this multiplication of fractions. So thank you for attending my class, children. Have a good day, children. Thank you.